This is the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI Studios in Toronto, Canada.
Hey Toronto, this is Ed Sheeran.
This is Kelly Clarkson.
Hi, this is Bryan Adams.
This is Adele.
This is Madonna.
It's Michael Bublé. And you're listening to the Pooja and Gurdeep Show. It's fun. They're amazing.
Well, Happy New Year. The gang is almost back together. We got Christopher off sick, and a lot of people dealing with sickness over the holidays, including myself. Steph, you're a little phlegmy this morning.
Phlegmy.
Phlegmy. Yeah. You texted it in our group chat, and I was reading your text, and I just stood there for a while going, phlegm.
Wow. So not much has changed from 2025 to 2026?
Can I say I missed you guys?
Yeah.
I really missed you guys. I did some shows by myself, me and Christopher and I, and it was just not the same without you guys. We're missing the female presence, missing the stupidity, the hijinks.
Do we bring the stupidity?
I meant by that is there's something about the ingredients in this soup that none of us are stupid on our own. But when we get together, it gets really stupid, and I miss that.
Yeah, this is true. I mean, we bring out the best and worst in each other. Maybe that's the best way of putting it. How were the holidays?
They were good. Yeah, it was a mix of sleeping in and family time, and then coming in and doing some shows.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of snow.
Yeah.
There's a lot of snow over the holidays.
It felt like it.
Mm-hmm. I didn't notice because my car was in the garage the whole time.
Oh.
Hey, all right.
AKA, it's working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It works.
So Stefano had a good holiday.
Stephanie cleaned the garage mostly.
Oh, I thought he finally did it.
He did a bit. He helped.
All right.
Move some boxes.
Pooja, you were off for what felt like forever.
I was off for a while. I was lucky enough to be off. I saved a lot of my vacation because I knew the kids were going to be off and I wanted to spend time with them. I will say I got a lot of time with them, maybe too much time with my husband, Paul. Maybe just a little too much. We, on a long weekend, we sometimes will get into an argument because it's too much time together. You can imagine 3 weeks together.
Was he off too?
He was sometimes working from home. He was busy the whole holiday season.
You're can you work from the office?
I kept saying, can you just go upstairs?
He's like, it's a snowstorm. I can't leave.
He's like, I live here too, right?
You're
I was
go clean the garage.
Yeah, just don't be where I am kind of thing. But it was a lot.
I will say you have a video on your Instagram stories right now. Go check it out at Pooja Honda TV where you guys have taken the kids tobogganing. You're on filming duty and Paul is on the toboggan with the kids. I've watched playoffs with Paul where we've both been on the edge of our seat, Game 7, and this is the most terrified I've ever seen him. Going down what appears to be a bunny hill on a toboggan with the kids. He looks so scared.
He's so scared that it's going to flip over and he's going to be responsible for 2 children rolling down a hill. So, yeah, there was that. This was their first time they all went sledding together, so that was fun.
Did the kids love it at least?
They loved it. Although, if you watch the video, you'll see that they're lying down flat, which I don't think you're supposed to be doing when you're going down a hill, but it's very cute.
Oh, man. They're just a few years away from a GT snow racer when they can actually drive it themselves. And by the way, if you're into tobogganing and winter stuff, you may have a bunch more of that coming up because we might get 10 centimeters of snow today.
Yeah, could be a snow day as you head back to work and school, so be careful on the road.
From CHFI Studios,
it's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
And it's back to work, back to school, back to routine day. I will say I was walking Coffee the Pooch last evening downtown, and there was a palpable heaviness in the air.
Yeah.
I'd say around 7 p.m., taking her for a walk. It's dark, and you just felt this, I don't know, maybe it was me projecting. You felt this anxiety hanging in the air of people who have been like, oh my gosh, I've been off for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and I got to go back, I got to go to bed, I got to meal prep, and it was there.
Yeah, for sure. And look, we love our jobs, and I had the Sunday night blues, right? That happens. That's because it's also that I'm not used to waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning or, whatever your alarm goes off. All of that stuff is out the window. And now it's back to, did I remember everything? Did I pack everything for the kids? Because, I had to get everything, like the snow pants, everything ready for them. And that took 2 hours.
Yeah. Kids, it's a whole new ball game. Because are they back in school today?
Yep,
today as well, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, my nephew went back to Waterloo, to Laurier, yesterday. He made the drive back after being home. So my brother and sister are a bit sad. But it's not all bad. There's some things you got to be looking forward to. Maybe it's seeing that coworker, seeing that friend at school. Mm-hmm. What are you looking forward to now that you're back?
I'm just looking forward to the laughs because this is the one thing that I was missing in my life was every morning I get to laugh with all of you. And I don't realize, we take it for granted how much that sets the tone for the day, right? Who gets to come to work and just laugh, right?
Yeah.
For 4 hours.
That's great. Although your kids make you laugh. Your kids are pretty hilarious.
Yeah, then they make me laugh when I get home.
It's a different kind of laughter.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to knowing what day it is. Knowing what meal to eat at what time of day. Like
Yes.
it's not always appropriate to eat turkey leftovers at 9 a.m. I'm looking forward to some semblance of normalcy. I'm not looking forward to people circling back on things via email.
Oh, right. Or, on a go forward and
On a
all the
go
things
forward.
that come with the
Yeah,
workplace.
and I'll be honest, I love this job. Not looking forward to the meetings that come with this job.
Oh my
either.
gosh,
Yeah.
so many meetings. Maybe we can laugh in those too. Is that disrespectful?
Probably.
Yeah.
Maybe 2026 is the year of camera off on meetings. Let's do that.
I like that.
The Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI.
All right, it's a new year. I know it's a cliche question, but we got to talk about it. Did you make any New Year resolutions? Do you believe in them? Pooja, you teased you have a new one you're going to adopt. What's this
Yes.
all about?
So for the most part, I don't really believe in making them because what's the point? A few months from now, you're going to be like, so how are those abs coming along? That
Great, I painted them on.
Yes, the ones that I plan on getting every year that never happens because I see a bag of chips, those ones, there's really no point because, well, if you're going to make a lifestyle change or if you're going to make a change, it's probably not just happening on January 1st, right? Like
No, do it when you feel it.
when it makes sense for you, when you can actually commit to it.
Like if it's September and you're motivated to start a new lifestyle thing or whatever it is, you're not going to be like, New Year's resolutions are good. I'm going to save it 4 months. No,
Yeah.
just self-improvement anytime.
So I saw this and I'm going to share it with you because it made me actually just think about things a little differently. And I thought, okay, how about this? Instead of a New Year's resolution, how about this just being the way I'm going to set the tone, the intention for 2026, okay?
Okay.
Here it is.
If you are going to overthink, then overthink the positives. Overthink the best outcome. Overthink how good this life could be. Overthink how peaceful it would feel if things slowly, quietly worked out.
Right? Because I'm an you know this about me.
Yeah.
I'm one of those people where I'm constantly worrying about the future. Just turn on the news, right? See what's happening in the world. It's enough to give anybody anxiety. You lean towards fear. There's a lot of that happens. And what if instead of spending all that time and energy worrying and feeling that way, I spend that time and energy just believing it's all going to work out and it's going to be okay. Not burying your head in the sand, but really just being positive, thinking positively.
It's like you're spiraling, but upwards.
Yes.
Not downwards.
Yes.
This would take some retraining of the brain because you're overthinking, but on good things. You're harping on good things. You're letting your mind live there. I mean, look, if you can train your brain to do this, I think it's brilliant. I'm an underthinker. I'm the other way. I act first and think later, and it often
Really?
burns me.
You're like, no, you're good. You live in the present and you take things as they come. And then
Right.
you call me and you go, what do I do?
I screwed up. I'm in trouble.
Yeah, help me, fix it, that kind of thing. Anytime that my mind starts to go to that place of worrying, I'm just going to stop and be like, no, let's instead imagine the opposite and that it all works out.
Okay, look at this. Optimistic, altruistic, utopian Pooja.
Yeah, 10 centimeters of snow today. Bring it on. Just wait till the driveway is cleared. It's going to be amazing.
I mean, think about it this way. You'll get to shovel the driveway, which is your exercise for the day. You want to exercise
Yes.
more. The snow is actually an opportunity for you to be better.
and have an accomplishment for the start of the year. How about that?
Yeah, Poojtopia.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
the Daily Double.
With Pooja and Gurdeep.
2 stories you need to know. What do you have, Gurdeep?
Okay, Pooch, so today is not just back to work and school for all us normal people. It's also back to work for the Duffer Brothers.
Oh.
Ross and Matt Duffer, the guys who created Stranger Things, they said they are getting to work today on writing, creating, and dreaming up a Stranger Things spin-off.
Okay. And so, correct me if I'm wrong, the final season ended on New Year's Eve?
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So everybody now is craving more Stranger Things content. This is going to be your fix?
I think so. It's probably going to take a while because they're just on the dream up phase of it. And I'm going to tell you right now, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen the finale right now, just change the station for a second because I am going to give some spoilers here. So in the finale, there's a scene in a cave where you see a guy with a gun and a briefcase, and we learn there was a little piece of the upside down in that briefcase. That's how Henry becomes evil and becomes Vecna. But what we don't know is why that guy with the briefcase was there, how he got there, or how he obtained the briefcase. According to the Duffer Brothers, this is what we're going to learn in the spin-off. I'm going to read you a bit of an interview that Matt Duffer had with the Variety. He says, I do want to explain just because people's expectations go in certain directions. The spin-off is going to delve into that, the briefcase guy, and explain that. and you're going to understand it, but it's a completely different mythology. So it's not a deep exploration of the mind flayer or anything like that. It is fresh, it's new, but yes, it will answer some of those loose threads that are remaining.
Interesting.
Yes. So
not the loose threads.
the loose thread. So no other detail. And he went on to say, like, his favorite part isn't when the show comes out. He goes, it's the creating part he really enjoys. So they're getting back to creating, and I assume it's going to be on Netflix in the coming years.
That's exciting. Okay, so it is back to work for most of us. How would you feel if your company put in a no shoes policy at work?
Meaning, like, you're not allowed to wear shoes?
Yeah, don't wear your shoes. Leave them at the door.
Like, just in what?
Okay, so apparently it's a growing trend amongst companies in Silicon Valley, and it's getting mixed reviews. The trend largely dominated by younger employees, and many of these employees are working with what they call the 996 culture, where you work 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. 6 days a week. So you can imagine they're always working. Think about AI startups, a lot of these companies in Silicon Valley, and comfort is key. So walking around in comfy socks, maybe slippers, just makes it feel a little less stressful, makes you feel like you're at home. Maybe.
So you're not like in your socks or in bare feet. You're putting on slippers.
You could
Okay.
also be barefoot. You could also wear socks. Not everyone is into it. Some of the older people have commented that, look, young people have nice feet. Old people don't. So nobody wants to see that. There's also going to be that one employee, who has stinky feet. Nobody can tell them. Or the one who puts their feet up on the desk in the middle of a meeting, And some people are saying, if you're going to do this, then you have to provide slippers that you're washing constantly or something, because this can go bad very quickly. But it's a lot of places in Silicon Valley. I don't know. Could it come here? Could it be a thing in Toronto one day?
Let's hope it does not infiltrate the Rogers campus, because no shoes is one step closer to people clipping their toenails at work.
Oh dear.
I'm sorry.
Why'd you go there?
I mean, you put it on a tee for me.
Welcome back to work, everyone.
The Pooja and Gurdeep Podcast.
This is the Pooja and Gurdeep Podcast.
I love Chat GPT. I've come to embrace it. When the AI overlords take over, I want to be friends with it. So I use it quite a bit.
You know what? It knows a lot about us. Everything that you've ever put into Chat GPT, it remembers, right? And if anything, sometimes it knows things that you're like, how did it know that?
Well, and that's the whole thing. The more you use it, the better it gets to know you, and the better it gets with its responses. It is a bit of a sycophant. Like, it always supports me no matter what I say, and it's kind of like, yes, man. It was awesome for planning my trip in Thailand. I think that's the most I've ever used it. It was a fantastic trip planner.
There are certainly great uses for ChatGPT, and and I think we all use it in the way that it helps us, and maybe it's for work, maybe it's for personal reasons. However, I came across a video over the holidays of a woman asking ChatGPT, what is the most ridiculous thing I have asked you in 2025? Be honest. And she could not stop laughing at some of the responses, because she was like, I think also sometimes you forget some of the ridiculous things you ask of ChatGPT.
I was a little afraid to put this prompt in, because I was like, what did I even ask it? Did I ask it anything offside? I don't think I did, but...
Okay, so right now, if you do go on ChatGPT, you can go ahead and put in this prompt. The question is, what is the most ridiculous thing I have asked you in 2025? Be honest. Type that in, see what it spits out. You did this. What does it say?
Well, maybe this speaks to how many things I asked it. It gave me different options for things.
Whoa.
Now, I will say its top answer, I think, is entrapment, because I use ChatGPT. I don't know if you guys saw this. Over the holidays, it rolled out a new feature, and you may have seen it on my Instagram story, where it's like a picture feature where it'll put in different picture prompts. You can make yourself a doodle. You can make yourself look like a comic book character.
Oh.
You can make yourself look like cartoony, and it auto.
Is that like the advanced version? I don't have that.
No, I don't have the advanced version either, and you can get it. I'll show you. But
okay.
I on my Instagram story, I shared 5 different versions of me, because the photos look so cool.
Okay.
You input a photo and it turns it into all these things. And now it's saying that's the most ridiculous thing I did. It said, you asked a lot of... Here's what it says. You asked a lot of delightful nonsense in 2025, but the crown goes to this: having me repeatedly transform the same person and image into wildly specific, increasingly unhinged individual formats, including a naive, childlike scribbly doodle, a perfectly iced sugar cookie, a top-heavy baseball bobblehead, and a 1960s pop art comic panel. All things I did, but ChatGPT, these are all prompts you have built in.
Okay, so you didn't actually just think, I wonder what I would look like as a sugar cookie. It said that to you? Like you can turn yourself into a sugar cookie?
They have templates.
Okay.
These are their templates.
Okay.
So
All
it's a bit of entrapment.
That is entrapment. Okay, I put it in as well. And I don't actually use it a whole lot for like my personal life. I use it for work and it's interesting. I guess I did use it in one time for my personal life because that's what it spit out as the most ridiculous thing. It says, asking me to explain the classic pepper science experiment to a 3-year-old. And then saying, can you make the pepper germs and add some science to it?
Add some science to it. That's so funny.
ChatGPT goes on to say that request was educational, unhinged, deeply committed to turning spices into villains.
Wow.
Yeah. Thanks, ChatGPT.
Add some science to it. Should be like your bumper sticker because that's what you're always trying to do. Steph, what did it say for you?
I don't use it often, but I got into an argument with ChatGPT because
What?
it was like,
Of course you did.
It was like end of summer, beginning of fall. And there was another thing going around on Instagram saying you could turn yourself or someone into a dog. So your dog would look like a person, the person would look like a dog. So my daughter's like, do this. So we're sitting in the car, I was waiting for my son. And I'm like, make my daughter a dog. So that's what it says was my most ridiculous. And it goes on to say it remembered that we argued because then it wouldn't turn her into a dog. So I was screenshotting them beforehand saying that they would do it. And they're like, thank you for pointing out our mistake, but we cannot do this without consent. She's underage. And it says, they made that one made us stop and go, okay, we are officially in deep internet parent energy territory.
Wow.
Even ChatGPT knows what's bugging Steph.
Yeah. I can't believe you talked back to
I
ChatGPT.
did.
Yo, when Terminator happens, it's coming for you first.
That's
Yeah.
fine. They didn't turn my daughter into a dog.
Also, like, look at me asking for practical advice for my, children's science experiment, and you're turning yourself into a sugar cookie, and you're turning your daughter into a dog.
I look delicious as a sugar cookie, okay? The best one, I will say, he's not here today because he's sick. I know he's at home listening. Fishtopher, our producer, he did this at home, and he just texted our group chat to tell us what ChatGPT said. He asked ChatGPT the most ridiculous thing he asked in 2025, and it said, you asked me to add 9 plus 10. Fishtopher, we know you're not a mathlete, but seriously?
That's not okay. That's not okay. Okay, if you want to do the same, why don't you go ahead and do it right now? And if we would love to know what's the most ridiculous thing you asked ChatGPT in 2025.
Why didn't Fishtopher just use the calculator app? Okay, text coming in from Nadia Maines, who said, the most ridiculous thing you asked me in 2025, this is ChatGPT's response, was the ongoing saga of hyper-specific M&M's characters, not just in M&M's, but you requested things like, show me a blue M&M with Riccardo Calafiori's flowing hair. Show me an extra thick white headband. 1 foot on a soccer ball of an M&M. What? Okay.
Why are you so obsessed with M&Ms?
That's the follow-up,
And
I
why
guess,
do they
yeah.
need flowing hair?
I don't know, but now I kind of want to see it.
Me too. All right, Michelle from Mississauga, what is the most ridiculous thing you asked ChatGPT in 2025?
The most ridiculous thing in a fun way that you asked me for was putting your face into a photo with Youngblood.
With Youngblood, like Rob Lowe, like the movie?
No, Youngblood the artist, the singer.
Oh.
But it also says not because it was bad, but because the energy was zero hesitation, full commitment. Yes, this is necessary. It was delightfully unhinged compared to the rest of your very responsible adult requests.
That does not sound like ChatGPT.
Totally
it
sounds
loves
like
the words unhinged.
Yes, it does. Michelle, why did you want to put your face into Youngblood?
Well, no, I just a picture of me with him. Like I took a picture of him with someone else.
I assumed it was
and
your
then
face
I said,
over
Can you
his.
put me in with Youngblood.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I just...
I've gone to his concert and I really like him and I just wanted a picture with him.
Oh, nice. I didn't even know you could do that. That's great.
You can. Yes, you can.
I just Google imaged him. He looks a bit like Carrot Top.
Oh, you're hilarious.
Michelle, thank you for revealing what the most ridiculous thing is that you asked ChatGPT.
All right. You guys are welcome. Love your show.
Thanks so much for listening. Take
Appreciate
care.
you. Thank you. Bye.
Take care. Bye.
What's the most ridiculous thing you asked Chat GPT in 2025? Text coming in at 981-981. Always include your name and city so we can shout you out. I don't have a name and city for this one, but the response is, you asked me things like, can you write a legally binding treaty between humans and ducks? And also, please design me a business plan for selling air to fish. What?
There may be a reason why they didn't leave their name and city. Peter from Mississauga saying the most ridiculous thing I asked ChatGPT in 2025 is, can toddlers sense fear? What? I mean, sometimes like kids just know stuff. It's possible.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, that's fair. That seems like a pretty good question. Okay, let's do another call here. The most ridiculous thing you asked ChatGPT in 2025. Let's go to Roya and Curtis.
Okay. So we're going on a cruise in February. We went on the same cruise a few years ago. So I asked it if banana French toast would be on this cruise as well.
Okay.
And it said no. And I guess that's what they thought was ridiculous.
Like, is banana French toast a euphemism for something, or do you literally mean French toast with bananas on it?
Banana-flavored French toast. Yeah, it was the most delicious thing in the world.
Okay. I thought maybe that was like the entertainer on the ship or something.
That was Joanne.
So wait, you booked this same cruise?
And it's the same boat. We've been on a bunch of them, but it's the same boat, so I thought they'd have the same morning buffet, but it says it rotates. So I'm like, well, I'll take the chance because it's busy.
Is your enjoyment of the vacation hinging upon banana French toast being available?
I certainly hope it. I mean, I'm still going to be happy either way.
Okay.
Because they're going to have Belle in there, Cinderella, so that's cool. But I really hope that French toast is there.
We got fingers and toes crossed for you. We hope it comes through.
Thank you. Don't hurt yourself.
Don't hurt yourself. Roya, thank you so much for the call. We appreciate you.
Have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
So have you recovered from the 10 centimeters of snow that we got yesterday, which, back to work, back to school, it was just that extra layer that nobody needed?
Yeah, and I think this was mostly a commute to work story for most people. For us morning weirdos, it was a commute home story. How was your drive home yesterday at like 10 a.m.?
It was not bad, but it was still, everything's just slower, right?
Yeah.
And so like already on a day where you don't have time and you're trying to get back into the routine, it doesn't help, And the shoveling part, so I went to go pick up my kids from school yesterday, got home around 4 p.m. and the entire neighborhood, they all had, wrapped up snow shoveling. The sidewalks were clear. Guess whose sidewalk was not clear? Mine. And so I just didn't want to be that neighbor. So I was like, okay, let me get out there. So I asked my kids if they wanted to help because
They're three
and they have little mini shovels. It's kind of cute, right?
All right.
And I just thought, okay, this will keep them busy while I actually
tire them out. Yeah.
Do what I need to do. So I gave them each a shovel. And what I didn't anticipate was as I'm shoveling, they're behind me. And whatever work I'm doing, they are undoing. Okay. I would like pick up a big scoop of snow and then, throw it on the side of, my lawn. And then they would take it off the lawn and put it back onto the sidewalk. And this and there was two of them. And I was like, stop, don't do that. No. Okay. What I need. And I was like bossing them around, but they're three. So like, what do they know about shoveling? And I could just imagine all the neighbors who were listening to me going, no, put the
snow
go over there. What are you doing? And it was maybe supposed to be fun for them, but I ruined it. But then it was also not fun for me because I'm like, I'm doing double the work now.
Look at it this way: you got a workout in. This feels like a Perfect Strangers bit or something. Like
totally,
like Larry trying to teach Balky about snow and how to shovel, and he's shoveling, and then Balky's just shoveling it right back on.
That's exactly. If anybody was watching from their window, they could get out the popcorn, play the Benny Hill music, and just laugh their butts off watching us as a family trying to shovel the sidewalk.
I'll be honest, even with your kids not involved, the visual of you shoveling is hilarious enough on its own. I mean, am I the only one who can't picture you shoveling?
Yeah, well, you got to bend at the knees, not at the back.
Do you use like a proper shovel or a kid shovel?
No, I use a proper one.
No snowblower?
No.
Okay.
No, yeah.
All right.
And then you got to put the salt down and all of that good
it's
stuff.
It's a process.
But yeah.
I will say this, and I know you're going to look at me sideways and call me a hypocrite here, but I obviously don't have to shovel because I live in a condo, right?
I miss those days.
But I will say, I actually really enjoy shoveling.
Oh, come on.
I do. There's something about it. I find it meditative, and it's a great workout. Like it's peaceful. This only sounds like the crunching of the snow underneath your feet. You see your own breath. there's something satisfying. You know those like satisfying videos on Instagram where you see things being done and it like satisfies
Well,
your...
you have that whole ASMR thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Something about shoveling a driveway and doing it properly, I find it really satisfying. Steph is nodding. Do you feel the same way?
So yesterday, my boyfriend's like, just wait till I get home. He doesn't get home till like 6. And I got home later in the afternoon. And I'm like, no, I'm just going to shovel. I love shoveling. I love it.
What?
It is. It's like, it's relaxing.
Yeah.
And then when it gets all clean, my driveway is like spotless. I was looking at some of my neighbors and they still had snow. I'm like, you didn't do it right.
Oh my goodness.
And now my driveway looks gorgeous. Now, okay, when we had that big dumping last year and we had like 5 feet snow piles, that's a different story.
Right.
But when it just snows like that and you just clean it up a little bit,
Like
it's,
yesterday's stuff? It feels
yes.
good.
It
You
does.
feel accomplished.
Yes.
The way you described it was very poetic. Like it actually, like as you were saying it, I'm like, that does sound nice. But then I remember doing it.
Yeah,
What
but you brought your
happened-
kids into it.
I know,
Next time,
no.
leave them inside.
But now everything hurts today. Like, my thigh muscles are, everything's hurting today. So I don't know. If you're with producer Steph and Gurdeep and you are on the same page, text us 981-981. Do you enjoy shoveling? Maybe I'm making too much of it.
Or were you Pooja and what happened on your driveway was anything but poetic?
Yes. Reg from Oshawa saying, I love shoveling, being outside, cleaning the sidewalk and the driveway. It's satisfying. When I go out in the early morning, she knows I love it.
She. His driveway is a she.
And says, see you at supper.
Reg, that's awesome.
Yeah, also helping the senior neighbors as well. That's nice, Reg.
That's really nice. Brian from Barrie texting in saying, you must not live in Barrie where we have nowhere to put our snow. It's too high to throw up over the banks. Yeah, to Steph's point, when it's that much, it sort of stops becoming fun.
Then it's not fun. Joey from Carlisle, what about you? How do you feel about it?
Oh, my thoughts, I agree with you, Gurdeep, man. Every time it snows, I clean the driveway, curb to curb.
Yes, it's immaculate.
Yeah, my neighbors are convinced that my driveway's heated.
Oh, that's how good it is?
Wow.
That's how good it is. Honest to truth, like, I attack my driveway before I drive on it. I attack my driveway before I try and get it before people walk on it because it just makes it harder.
Yep.
Attack. I like
Wow.
that. So what is it about shoveling that you enjoy so much?
I don't know. It's just, it relaxes me. It's like painting. I don't know. I enjoy painting my house inside, like the walls.
Love that. Joey, glad Steph and I aren't alone there. Thanks so much for the call, man. Safe drive.
Take care, guys. Take care. Bye.
And Roya texting and saying, Steph and Gurdeep, come to my house. I will let you shovel my driveway. She lives in Curtis. We're not Mr. Plow. Like, we'll do our own driveways. We're not.
I like doing my own driveway. I'm not going to start going around and...
We're not trying to make a quick twin,
Right.
like shoveling the neighbors. Although that is a good side hustle. My nephews do that.
Joey and Carlisle, how do you feel about it?
Oh, my thoughts, I agree with you, Gurdeep, man. Every time it snows, I clean the driveway, curb to curb.
Yes, it's immaculate.
Yeah, my neighbors are convinced that my driveway's heated.
Oh, that's how good it is?
Wow.
That's how good it is. Honest to truth, like, I attack my driveway before I drive on it. I attack my driveway before I try and get it before people walk on it because it just makes it harder.
Yep.
Attack. I like
Wow.
that. So what is it about shoveling that you enjoy so much?
I don't know. It's just, it relaxes me. It's like painting. I don't know. I enjoy painting my house inside, like the walls.
Love that. Joey, glad Steph and I aren't alone there. Thanks so much for the call, man. Safe drive.
Take care, guys. Take care. Bye.
Text coming in at 981-981. Terry in Toronto saying, Gurdeep, you can come over anytime you want to shovel. I absolutely hate it.
Yeah, I'm with you, Terry. Okay, Carlene in Scarborough, how do you feel about shoveling?
Oh, I love shoveling. It's therapeutic for me.
What?
I love shoveling snow.
Oh, you find it therapeutic?
It's just relaxing.
Yeah.
What part? Like everything hurts?
No. When I shovel my snow on my driveway, people get jealous, my neighbors, because I do it so clean.
Wow, how long are you out there?
Maybe an hour, 45 minutes to an hour.
Wow.
I take my time.
Yeah, it's very peaceful, isn't it, when you're shoveling
Very.
the driveway?
Cutting the grass and shoveling snow is my thing.
Yes.
Wow.
See, Pooja, do you want to give it another try now?
No, I need Carlene in my life.
I think Pooja, after all this reflection, I think Pooja wants to give it another try.
No, I don't think so.
Carlene, thanks so much for the call.
No problem.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
You're very passionate about this on the text line at 981-981. Brian from Barrie saying, you must not live in Barrie. We have nowhere to put our snow. It's too high. You have to throw it up over the banks. Oh, that would be so... That's like triple the workout now.
That's when you start like maybe throwing out a back when you're trying to whip it over a bank. Yeah, that stops being fun. Understandable. Let's do one more here. Conrad in Oshawa, what do you think? Do you like shoveling?
Oh, I love shoveling. I agree with Steph and Gurdeep. I always go, and once I finish my driveway, I would literally go and help my neighbors, and then I would just wait and see when snow is falling again, and I'd be looking through the window. My wife would be like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm just looking to see if there's more snow outside."
Wow, we need
I
we
love
need the
it, yeah.
Conrads of the world, right? Like in neighborhoods to help everybody else out. Thank goodness for you.
Conrad, do you ever stay outside and keep shoveling sometimes just to avoid your partner?
No, you know what? Not really. It's just that I just love I love helping my neighbors, and it's just a nice feeling, and you get a nice workout also.
Wow. So when we say there's snow in the forecast, you rejoice.
Like, yes.
Oh, yeah. I would literally do it at work, and I do it at home, and I come home also.
Wow.
Just constantly shoveling. We love that. Conrad, thanks for the call, buddy.
All right, thank you so much, man.
The Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI. The Daily Double.
With Pooja and Gurdeep.
Okay, we have two stories you need to know. What do you have, Gurdeep?
Okay, you will not believe who has unseated Taylor Swift for the top song on the Spotify charts.
Who is it? Because you're saying I won't believe it, so it's not somebody obvious. It's not like The Weeknd or Ed Sheeran. Or...
No, that would be more believable. Call this, Pooj, the Stranger Things effect.
Oh.
A familiar face from the Upside Down has unseated Taylor Swift. Joe Keery, known to most as Steve Harrington, plays Steve Harrington on Stranger Things. One of his songs surged to number one over the weekend. So he releases music under the name Joe, and he overtook Taylor Swift's Fate of Ophelia, which was at number one for 78 days. Great song. But after the final episode of Stranger Things, the hardcore fans started digging into Joe Keery's music catalog, and they went to his most recent album from 2022. His song, End of Beginning, is the number one stream song.
Sing it for me.
I don't know it. I wasn't one of the streams. I'm listening to Fate of Ophelia.
Sing it for me. I'm kidding.
And by the way, Prince also getting a massive Stranger Things bump. So in the final episode of Stranger Things, it was such a wicked sequence. They played Purple Rain and When Doves Cry. In sort of like,
wow.
Yeah, and in an epic scene. Purple Rain has seen a 243% increase in global streams, including a 577% surge among Gen Z listeners specifically. When Doves Cry saw a 200% boost, 128% boost from Gen Z.
I love when Gen Z discovers music that they've never heard of before. For them to be discovering Prince, it's great.
Shouldn't they already have known Prince?
Believe it or not, you say Prince, or like who?
Oh, God.
Sometimes. So it depends on who you ask. Okay, so this story is for the gents. What does your skincare regimen look like? And if I asked you, Gurdeep, we would be here all day.
How much time you got?
Yeah. You are very passionate about skincare, and you are not alone. So male celebrities like Brad Pitt, Dwayne Johnson, and John Legend, they are all entering the men's skincare market, which, by the way, is projected to double in the next 10 years.
I'm trying to get into that market.
You should definitely be a spokesperson. There's a cultural shift. Men are embracing skincare as part of their daily routines. And Dwayne Johnson's skincare line, I think I'm saying it right, it's called Papatui. And it's supposed to be super simple. It's straightforward to use. There's not a lot to it because, you often see the marketing with, men's products and women's products. It's like it's tough. It's, even the font is like simple, like not too many steps kind of thing. That's what he's leaning into. John Legend, his line is called Loved One. And it's about affordability. It's vegan. It's cruelty-free. Okay. Brad Pitt, who, by the way, looks amazing in F1. Like, so good.
He's in his 60s. He looks like he's in his 40s.
Yeah. So he has a line. It's called Beau Domain. And it's all about quality products with organic grape water from the south of France. So if you ever wanted to know the secret to looking like Brad Pitt, it's the organic grape water.
Right.
South of France.
What it is, not the genetics.
Yeah. You're going to have to find your own, organic type of water for your line when you come out with it.
Do pomegranate perspiration.
Yeah, it sounds great. Good luck with that.
From CHFI Studios,
it's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
This feels pretty appropriate. It's National Take Down the Tree Day. It's January 6th. Have we taken down the tree? Listen, we're here in the CHFI studio. It's still Christmas at CHFI.
Oh, yeah.
The tree's up, the decorations, the lights, the tinsel, the baubles.
Yeah. Is this the week, I guess, that you do it? Like, are people waiting till the weekend, when you have a little bit more time, and then that's when they take it down? I'm going to tell you right now, my Christmas tree is still up. And I was going to take it down this past weekend. And I asked the kids, they're like, no. And then I thought about it and I'm like, it brings me a lot of joy.
Okay, if it's still bringing you the warm and fuzzies, that's what I was going to ask you.
It does.
Then I say leave it up. Like, it's only January 6th. And like, I think Orthodox Christmas is tomorrow. So you can argue like, hey, there's still
time.
'Tis the season still.
Yeah. And it's not even just the Christmas tree. Like I've got, some of the wreaths and all that stuff is still up as well with all the Christmas lights around the house. It makes everything feel warmer. And I genuinely look forward to like coming home and seeing it. So I think I'm hanging on for longer.
No judgment. That's fine. You do you. I'm not mad about it still being up in here. Steph, what about you?
So we have a real Christmas tree, and it's gorgeous this year. It's the most beautiful tree you've ever gotten.
Your driveway's gorgeous. Your tree's gorgeous.
I know, but it's so hard being you.
I know, right?
I'm kidding.
But I wanted to take down my tree last week because I was just sick of it. I was over it, which is weird because I love Christmas. And usually we wait for the Epiphany because it's La Befana, which is the Italian Christmas witch. So she comes and she brings little gifts to the kids.
Oh.
So that's today.
That's
and so
today.
it's still up, which I'm like, oh, yeah, I did it on purpose. But I didn't. I did want to take it down earlier.
Christmas witch. It's like Halloween and Christmas at a baby.
It is. Yeah, it's exactly what it is. She's very adorable. She flies around
it's on the profile.
Yeah, that's her. It's on her Tinder.
So because you have a real tree, does that mean it's also like on its last legs? Like, what about, do you still have to water it?
It is on its last legs, which this tree is really weird. Like I said, it's the best tree we've ever had. And it stopped taking water last week and then it went down a bit. I put it in. It's not really taking water. So it's like flowers sitting in a vase right now. Oh. But I do have to get rid of it too because there's only so many weekends that they're going to keep taking the Christmas trees when you put it out on the curb.
Right.
Yeah.
I like how a real tree tells you when it's done.
Yeah.
When it's time. Like with the artificial tree I grew up with, you're like, okay, when do I take it down? The real tree's like, I'm done.
Yeah. They go on a water strike. They're like, I'm no longer drinking water.
I'm like, you're no longer high maintenance. I might keep you.
I honestly think if you're going to put a cutoff date for the folks with artificial trees, and who am I to decide, but I would say for me, January 31st is the cutoff.
Wow.
Because if your tree's still up on Feb 1, it's like, okay, what are you doing? Are you just leaving it up till next year? I think if you want to ride it out for January, at least till you pay the bills from December.
It's a Valentine's tree. It's an Easter tree.
No, that's what I'm saying.
It's a
That's too
summer
much.
tree. It's a Halloween tree.
That's too much.
Or you're just really early for Christmas.
Right.
Yeah.
For this year.
What's the cutoff date for you?
I think I'm gonna take it right to the end of January. I think I'm going to. Yeah.
So we agree on that.
Yeah.
Mine's going to go down this
Steph's
week.
is December 26th.
Yeah. No, it has to. I have to take it down this week.
Okay. So how long is too long to keep your Christmas tree up? I guess that's the real question.
You tell us. Dealer's choice. How long is too long?
Kelly in Coburg.
Well, because it's usually my day of, unboxing and putting everything away, and my tree's usually up on usually the last week of November. So it's been long enough, and my mom and my grandmother always told me you don't bring the old into the new, so I figure it's a great day to get everything cleaned up and put away, and
Wow.
I never thought about it that way.
No, but I would do you not still feel like the holiday and Christmas magic sort of for that week and then maybe take it down on like New Year's Eve or something?
No, honestly, I'm ready. We have 2 cats, a dog. My house feels like a disaster all the time anyway, so having it all cleaned up and put away, it's a great fresh start, and I actually really enjoy the day.
Nice.
Touché. Okay, thanks, Kelly. Appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you. Have a great day.
You're very passionate about this on the text line as well.
Yeah, text coming in. This is from Valerie in Whitby. Says, mine was down Christmas Day.
What?
After dinner. It felt so good to be all cleaned up. I think it should come down, though, after New Year's. Christmas Day, so December 25th, like 9 p.m., Valerie is taking down her tree.
And who knows what time they had dinner. If they had dinner like early, like 4 or 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
By 7 o'clock, it was all wrapped up.
I was joking about that earlier, saying, Steph takes down her tree on like Christmas Day. Someone actually does this.
Valerie has to tell us a secret of like maybe tryptophan is not a thing for the family because the rest of us, we all lay on the couch. We don't do much.
I ain't doing anything
let
after
alone
Christmas dinner.
Taking down a Christmas tree. But okay, good to know, Valerie. Let's take another call here. Let's go to Linda in Mississauga. So how long is too long to keep your Christmas tree up?
Well, actually, this year I had 2 Christmas trees.
Ooh.
One of the Christmas trees in the spare bedroom, I'm keeping it up all year round party.
Nice. All year?
All year, because this in February I'm going to put Valentine's things on it because I'm single, so I can do what I want.
Yeah, and it probably brings you so much joy, Linda.
When I go in that room, I'm so happy.
Yep.
So you're going Valentine's tree, Easter tree. What's after that?
Summer tree.
Summer tree.
I have 7 grandchildren, so they're going to love it.
Linda, thank you so much for the call. Merry Christmas. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Hanukkah.
Yeah.
All the happy
the
Kwanzaa.
Yeah, happy La Fabiana.
La Bifana.
Bifana. I'm quite Italian, too. I'm crazy. I'm one of those crazy people.
Thanks, Linda.
Have a good one.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
I think Gurdeep is secretly hoping that somebody by the name of Fabiana comes into his life around this time.
Listen, I haven't met Fabiana, but she's cute. It's someone named Sonia texting in saying, I leave my Christmas tree up and cover it with a blanket.
What?
I need more information here, Sonia. Like year round? You just leave it up year round and you just cover it with a blanket?
You're
And
like, nothing to see here.
And then come November, you're like, ta-da!
You walk by it, it jingles. There's like tinsel on the ground. You know, the never-ending sparkle that comes with the holidays.
Man.
Oh, wow. Okay, look, you do you. It's up to you when you want to take your Christmas tree down. Let's take one more call here. Mirtha in Brampton. How long is too long to keep your Christmas tree up?
My longest is beginning of February. Has to be celebrated that way.
Why in February?
We celebrate Christmas almost the end of November. You put everything up. Then at the end of January, beginning of February, you have to celebrate the Fire Day, which is February 2 or February 3rd.
Fire Day. Okay.
Yes, that's when you burn on your tree in my back home.
Oh, okay. And to educate me, sorry, which culture is this? I haven't heard of it.
My back home is Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Okay, so you actually burn the tree in the backyard?
Yeah, it's a bonfire.
Okay, we're learning something new. So you have to wait till February.
Yes, that's right.
Okay. I might want to come by to watch this tree burning. That sounds fun.
No, but here in Canada, I cannot do it.
Okay.
There's probably some bylaws around that.
Yeah, probably. We aren't condoning it. Hey, Mirtha, thank you for filling us in. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
The Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI.
Heard of dry January, right? You know, people go dry in January. Have you heard of damp January?
Is that like you're drinking a little bit?
Yes.
Wow. Oh, my
It's like
God.
you're not fully committed.
Damn. So what about a wet January?
Well, then you're just repeating what you were doing in December and
Right.
probably for the rest of the year. But, you know, people decide in January whether it's working out, whether it's, you know, drinking less alcohol. Like this is a time for a reset.
Yeah.
And January also happens to be Veganuary.
I knew it, all roads. Veganuary.
I feel like I need sirens. It's Veganuary.
Veganuary.
So Veganuary, if you're not aware, it was actually created in the UK. And every year more and more people sign up for Veganuary.
People are actually signing up? Like there's a pledge or a website?
Yes, it's actually a nonprofit organization that started it many years ago. It's a global campaign. And really the idea here is that, you know, they don't want you to fully commit to becoming vegan because that might just be a step too far. But maybe in the month of January, you try out recipes, you learn a little bit more about how to eat with a vegan diet, understand maybe your environmental footprint a little bit, because at the end of the day, yeah, it is probably a lot to ask for you to turn into a vegan, but maybe once a week you try a meatless Monday and you're more open to it because you took the month of Veganuary to, you know, get a little bit more comfortable with the idea.
For me, vegetarian is very doable. Vegan for me is tough because I've given up like eggs. Eggs are such a daily staple for me.
Dairy, cheese, everything.
I can easily do a couple days a week no meat. I think I'm already sort of unintentionally doing that, but it's vegan is really tricky.
And I think that's the thing, is because it is so intimidating and it's so challenging. That's why they created this month. And so it's a whole community that where, you know, you will get like people who are cheering you on. They're sharing recipes. Like there's just to make it easy for you, right?
Yeah.
So that you're not trying to think of what am I going to eat every day. I will say as a vegetarian, I have tried to go vegan. I've tried. It's very difficult.
Because the thing is for protein, like if you're working out too and you got to hit certain protein macros,
Yes.
sorry to start talking about macros on the show, but like,
yes,
you know, like I do track that stuff and it's hard to get the protein numbers. Like I know lentils, you can have like vegan
Tofu.
protein powder, tofu, which I'm mixing into the diet, but it's still hard to get Like I'm trying to get like 150 grams of protein a day. It's hard to get there.
And certainly, I guess there's like the Tom Brady's of the world. Like there are certain vegans who somehow have like cracked the code, but they also have personal chefs and they also have all the time in the world to like be able to like do, concentrate on the macros and do it the right way. So it's not possible for everyone, but maybe this is the month where you open your mind up a little bit to a little bit more vegan recipes in your life.
Yes. Also, did you see Tom Brady is celebrating Veganuary by hanging out on a yacht with Leo DiCaprio? Oh, I want to be on that yacht so bad.
Is that how he's doing Veganuary?
Well, they're hanging out, and I want to know what's happening.
But Leo is doing a damp January, just to be clear.
He's doing a wet January with me.
There you go.
Thanks for listening to the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
Listen to Pooja and Gurdeep live weekday mornings from 5 to 9.
Only on 98.1 CHFI.
Toronto's perfect music mix.